Dandelion Song here. I hope you're having a safe 9/11. I'm going to try to get this video up the same day, but it could come up on the 2nd. I mean, oh man, having a hard time talking this morning. It could be coming up on the 12th. Well, I finally took a longer look at this. But the problem is I'm researching on like 9 threads. And so it's hard for me to get around back to these things, but I finally got around back to this because I'm looking at I'm going to show you at the top of the page a few things that I think are important for our days. But just to verify for you that this placement, gosh, okay, come on brain, these thousands of digits of pi are placement code predictive. You know, maybe that's what happens when your brain runs faster than your mouth. I don't know what it is. Just bear with me. I'm human. Okay, so here's the thing. I was looking at this and I saw this is JFK's death day. And I did a video called The Number Smoothie where I did not put any clues in the title about what the title was about because the subject matter basically scares me. So you can check out that video. I just saw this number again today when I was doing, I did a video last night that all got lost about the Washington Memorial and George Washington and all of the whole alignment with Google Earth there. And this number came up again in one of these founding fathers' gematria. And now I can't precisely remember what it was. So I'm going to try to nail that down again and clarify that in my mind. But here we have this number that we've been looking at. This is the Bride of Christ number. JFK was the first Catholic president, either ever or for a long time. I don't remember which. So for him to have a Bride of Christ association isn't too far of a stretch. But here's what I want to show you. This is the 100 and at this place right here is 1114 plus 6. Oh, actually, okay, what I did is I brought down, okay, these numbers aren't placement code. Oh, it's hard to explain. Okay, so it's not plus 6, it's plus 8 because of these 2 digits, which are taken up by the 3 and the point on the top. So anyway, this would be this would be if you added 8 to this. Can you see the number? Add 8 to that in your mind. And then here we are at this place. You see the number? Yeah. Okay, but not only that, but this is phi backwards. All of these things that I've said over and over again about this number popped up in the videos that I'm putting up right now called Pope and Washington D.C. There's new alignments, numbers, gematria in there. There's this number pops up with the Jefferson Memorial and I think a few other places. But look at this. This is a 1 and a 9 and a 61. And this is the death day. This is the death day, or you could say the sacrifice of the Bride of Christ day of JFK. That's what I wanted to show you. And then this placement code, I just believe this placement code is outrageous. Okay. All right. Let's just do the same video. Up here at the top, I was looking because I've been talking a lot recently about 926. And this is an anagram of the heading that ISIS is sitting on. This is the direction from the Capitol building to the Lincoln Memorial, which in the videos that I'm putting up, the longer ones, I think it's even in the first one, which is a little bit shorter, shows that this forms a cross. And at first I thought the cross was facing towards the north, but now I think the cross is facing towards the west, which makes sense because that is the direction of the dying sun. The sun would die on the cross. Well, I have a feeling they're going to use this cross in September here, or they're going to try to. And the heading of the length of this cross from the bottom, which would be the Capitol building, to the top, which would be the Lincoln Memorial, the heading is 269. This number also has to do with the FBI. Actually, I'm actually going on memory. This could be embarrassing when I turn out to be wrong, but let's just do this. I think I'm wrong. I think I have this right. So this is 6. Oh yeah, 6, 2, and 9. Huh. Yay. Good job, brain. Okay, so 6, 2, and 9. So this all matches here. Now, I want to point out a few things. 9/26 as a date is 3 days after 9/23. So if they were planning a false assassination on this day, or if they were planning to injure the Pope and have him rise again, this would be the day, because this is 3 days afterwards. Not only that, it's the meridian and it's the FBI. And not only that, but 9/26, the date number is on the 269th day of the year. Okay, so all of that ties in. And this is what makes me think that possibly this code is going in reverse, that these pages over here, like the second page, would be, I don't know, like this was the 60s, so this would be the 40s over here. Maybe we could find, you know, Elvis, some other things in here, I'm not sure. Another quick thing I wanted to point out, because this number, 926, is pretty amazing. But it's this 92 adds up to an 11, and it happens to be on the 11 adding place of the placement code. So this is also a 911. And this, a lot of people, and I myself, have wondered, well, how do we know it's this year? Because we know that they tried to do some crazy things, according to the Karen Hughes interviews. She's the former lead counsel of the World Bank. She said that they tried to nuke South Carolina, and then they had to, and then the administration fired all the top brass who refused to obey. And I believe that that was 2013. And now I'm not sure if I have the year right, but it looks like they tried to have some havoc. That was September of 2013. So it looks like they were trying to have some havoc during that year. So how do we know which year we're talking about? Well, this to me is an indication of what year we're talking about. And this would be another 5. And this placement code and this placement code is a 33 that matches up with here, with this number. So this would be a 333, the way that they would see this. And this would also be a 5. So we have kind of like a 15 mirror here, or a 6-6. You see how like these numbers would just make a number person very happy. Okay, well, I've told you about the pi equaling 25 in simple gematria, and also equaling 17 when it's in its HI or Hawaii form, and 17 is also code for Q. And I'm going to look actually for a Q and a comet connection, because right here we have the Bennu comet. The Bennu comet is the phoenix, and the Bennu comet, according to Renee M, who says that she got her information from NASA, but I tried to verify that and I wasn't able to, and then I gave up. She says that the RQ 53, that's the designation. I'm writing this with my left hand. It's going to be not as good as with my right hand. And so this is a 18 and a 17. So this adds to a 35. See that? So this comet, the Bennu comet, was called originally, before they gave it the name, it was called RQ 53. Sorry. It's called RQ53. Well, this is the comet number. This is a mirror, and they put these numbers a lot in comets. Okay, well, right here we have a comet mirror, and not only that, the look part of the comet, which is this part of the designation, is on the 17 or the pi placement code of pi. Okay, pi within pi here. So if we're counting backwards, if farther down is the past and farther up is the future, coming back to the whole number of the Trinity here, we have the 35. You know, I guess if you're reading it backwards, then this is the 35. So you have to kind of think for yourself, and you know, I'm just making this up as I go along. I don't have a book. Nobody taught me how to do this. But this is, it starts on the 10th placement code, or the 9, it could be the 910 placement code, or it could be the 915 placement code. So that's what I wanted to show you. Here we have the Nefertiti number again. I'm going to take a closer look at this before I bring it to you in a video. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. All right, hope you're having a safe day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.